We are now reaching the World Series for the third time in our tenure here with the Marlins. The fifth time in Marlins history. As we know, they won in 97 and they won in 2003. And then we won it in 2027. And then I believe we made it in 2029 or 2030. I forget which year it was. I know it wasn't last year, but it was either 2029 or 2030 where we lost to the Texas Rangers in the Fall Classic. And now, here in 2032, we return to take on the Boston Red Sox in the Fall Classic. Gonna be a thriller, folks. Let's take a look at this Red Sox roster here, as they were the team who won the American League East Division. I don't really care how they did in the regular season, to be honest. That doesn't really matter at this point. It looks like they had a really good bullpen, they had good defense, they score a bunch of runs, and they hit a bunch of home runs. Yeah, they're the Red Sox. So, first, pitching side of things. They have this Ovis Portez guy who was the Antiguan on the Cincinnati Reds, who they traded to him at the trade deadline this season. He was having a really good year with Cincinnati, but he's been struggling with Boston, but he's still, that's how he's been in the postseason. Really good in 3 postseason starts. So he's figured it out here in Boston. They got Peyton Toll. I think it's Tolley. I think it's Peyton Tolley out of TCU. I know who this is. I am very much aware of this guy. I've never heard his name pronounced. Or I think I have heard it pronounced, but I don't know. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I think it's Tolley, but good starter here for them. They've also got Yoiker Fajardo, a righty from Venezuela, who's not really good. He did have a really good year in 2031, but this year has not been the greatest for them. Shane Bieber, the veteran, 37 years old, somehow still kicking around. Wrecked, was not good for them, but in their rotation nonetheless. And then in the bullpen, they got Orion Kirkering. Alex Hermosillo is a young scouting discovery, 22 years old for them. They've also got Josh Gross out of ECU. He's been decent for them. Luis Cohen, Edwin Uceda, Tobias Myers, Ranger Suarez, Shane Smith, Jonathan Loizaga. A lot of names you recognize, but they're veterans at this point. But they do have some decent starters, so no slouches there. And then on the hitting side of things, where they really shine, it's Parker Lowe, who is their second baseman. Crazy good player here, back-to-back, really, really good seasons. 4 WAR last year, mainly defense. This year, 5 WAR, being a good defender and being a very, very good hitter with 30 doubles and 28 home runs. Ceddanne Rafaela, the man who is absolutely scorching in real life right now. A back-to-back 5-win season for him as a very, very good bat with 45 doubles. Really, really good player in this universe. Franklin Arias is their shortstop. He's a really, really good player. Just look at these wins. 3 wins, 4. That's 4 straight seasons of 4 to 4.5 wins. Crazy good player at shortstop for them. Jacob Parker in right field has some serious pop. He was their 7th round pick in 2025. Roman Anthony. He's quite good in this universe, at least ratings wise. He doesn't look like he's had a couple really good years. He's had some 4 WAR. He had a 2.9, then he had almost 6 last year, but this year bit down. But he's still Roman Anthony. He's still only 28. He's still very, very good on paper. Andy Rodriguez is their catcher, as well as Ryan Campos. They've got Joshua Mears, who's got some serious pop in left field. Rafael Devers is still in this organization. He's not good anymore, but he is indeed here. They also have Nolan Arenado, who is on their bench. So, we'll get into it. All right, folks, here we are. Top 1, Game 1 at Lone Depot Park of the 2032 Fall Classic. Hurston Waldrop looking to rebound from his dreadful performance last round. We're rocking the black tops here in Game 1 against the Boston Red Sox. We're rocking the same lineup we were in Game 7. Amichai's in right, Partridge playing first, Diaz cleanup, Mark Antonio in the 6 hole, Lee and Garza 1-2. Let's get into it here. Top 1, Waldrop's already given up a solo shot. And now there's a runner on second base. First base open, 0-2 count to Arias. Struck him out. So they do tack on 1, but at least it's not 5 or whatever it was in the first inning last time. Our offense does indeed tack on 1 as well. That would be a single from Camilo Diaz, drives in a run. RBI single for him as he continues to be solid this postseason for us. Waldrop in trouble once again, first and second. Did I miss Antonio Anderson on their team? Sure, whatever. Anyways, first and seconds, 2 outs, Parker low. First pitch swinging. It gets away from Ramirez. It's a wild pitch. Now it's second and third, 2 outs. Full count. Ball 4, bases are juiced. Ceddanne Rafaela is coming up. 2-2 to him. Ground ball. Charging is Lee. Rafaela's got the fleet feet, but Brooks Lee gets him. So 3 down, keeps it at 1-1. It's now bottom 2. Nothing going for the offense. Waldrop scoreless frame. The offense tacks on 2 runs in the third. That was a walk from Garza with 1 out. Then Lara struck out, and then Camilo Diaz delivers again with a 2-run blast. He's driven on all 3 runs for us this game, coming off the backs of his LCS MVP performance. As we're now top 4, Waldrop works the scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Waldrop works a scoreless frame. We do nothing. And they tack on 2 to tie it. 2 outs, Josh Mears. He gets at it from there, but it's a 3-3 game, bottom 6. We do nothing. Waldrop's going to come out of the game here. It's lefty, lefty, righty. Bring in TJ Griffin. TJ Griffin enters the game. Works a scoreless frame. It's bottom 7. We tack on 1. It's a 4-3 Fish lead. A solo shot for Jorge Garza puts us in front by 1. TJ Griffin. There are double lefties coming up, so we're going to go Risp here. He's fatigued, but it's 2 outs. Lefty on lefty, 1-2 count. Struck him out. That's 2 scoreless frames for TJ Griffin. It's bottom 8 now. We do nothing. Top 9. It is Peyton Martin time. And he's in some trouble. It's first and second, 2 outs. Rafael Devers stepping into the batter's box. First pitch swinging. That's going to be popped sky high into shallow right field. Ranging back is Lara, calling off everybody, and that is your ball game. It's 1-0 for the series for the Fish after a 4-3 win here over the Bo Sox. All right, so before we dive into Game 2 here, I just want to go over something. We're taking on a left-handed pitcher. Nick Johnson has been so bad, I just don't want to put him in the lineup because he's just been that bad for us that I just don't want to play him. It's as simple as that. And because of that, we are moving Diaz to first base this game. And Danny Munson is going to be getting a start here at third base here for us. He's got a decent bat against lefties. So let's see if he can rock and roll for us on the hot corner. Diaz is at first. Honestly, no, we'll keep it how it is. We'll keep it how it is. So yeah, it's 1 through 4 is the same, then Mark Antonio's 5th, then Mikov, then Munson, then Vargas, then Ramirez. And then pitching sides of things, we currently are going to be rocking Jose Hernandez in this game because everyone else is not ready. Patino, 55%. Hernandez, 74%. He's probably the most ready behind Hernandez, but Hernandez only has 1 day left in this, or Jose Hernandez only has 1 day left in this injury here. Minimal to his throwing. We're just going to risk it. We're going to throw him with 1 day left on the strained oblique. He's our option. He's on the bump. We're doing it. Game 2, we're up 1-0 in the series here. Lefty on lefty action. Let's do it. So top 1, Jose Hernandez, scoreless frame. The offense, doing nothing. They get 2 on, 1 out. 2-1 to Joshua Mears. He's going down the left field line. Vargas will cut that one off. They will score 1, though, as the Red Sox strike first in this one. It's 1-0 Boston. So now Devers is up, 2-2 count to him with 2 on. Ground ball, fielded. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful! Camilo Diaz almost turning a 3-6-3. Horrible throw from on the return there, but they do get 2 outs. And now it's Endy Rodriguez, who grounds one third base side. Danny Munson takes the short way, as we are now onto the bottom of the frame, down 1-0. The offense does nothing. Scoreless frame for Hernandez. The offense does nothing. Scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. They have a runner on second with 2 outs for Ceddanne Rafaela. Spits on ball 4. Brings up Roman Anthony, lefty on lefty. 3-1 counts. Spits on ball 4. It's bases juiced here with 2 outs for Hernandez, who has walked 5 guys in this appearance. We got to go to the pen here. We just have to. We are going to bring in Mike Bird. Here in the 5th, it's Mike Bird time. Blow that fastball by this man. 0-1 count to Parker low. That gets through. God damn it. That's a 2-run single. It's a 3-0 Boston lead. Then it's Franklin Arias up. He goes down swinging. But they do have a 3-0 lead, as the offense does nothing. Mike Bird. Awesome. Leadoff double for Antonio Anderson. Joshua Mears is up. Pitch around him, please. That's going to be popped up into foul territory. Ramirez puts it away for out number 1. Then it's Devers. 0-2 count to him. Fly ball to center field. In comes Garza. Makes the play. That's 2 down. Top 6 now. Or still top 6, what am I saying? 2 outs. Endy Rodriguez. Pitch around him. 1-1. That's popped up into foul territory. It looks like it did a corkscrew in midair into the glove of Danny Munson. As it's now bottom 6. We're still down 3-0. The offense hasn't done anything. Still continues to not do anything. We are now going to turn to Grijalva rather than wasting Carrier in this game. Down 3. He works a scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. Grijalva works a scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. Okay, 2 on, nobody outs, not great. That's a ground ball, 4-6-3. Double play. Gets it. 2 down, runner on third, 2 outs for Jacob Parker. Lefty on lefty, we're going to let him face this. Full count. That's hit well to center field. Garza ranging back, makes the play, out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Down 3. Offense has done nothing. Garza, Lara, Diaz duo. This is who you want at the dish. Let's get into it. Full count, Garza. Goes down swinging. Then it's Lara. 1-0 count. Pops it up to the infield. That'll be 2 down. So we're down to our final out. We need base runners. Camilo Diaz, 3-1. Spits on ball 4. There's a base runner. Now it's Mark Antonio, who continues to struggle this postseason, flies 1 out, and that's the end of the ball game. The series is all knotted up at 1 game apiece. All right, folks, the series is now in Boston. We are here at Fenway Park. Yoiker Ferrardo is going to be the one toeing the slab for the Red Sox. We have Ramon Swamp Baby Hernandez. Pedro Patino is set up to start next game, as we have the lineup we were rocking usually against righties. Diaz cleanup, Mark Antonio in 6th, Vargas, Partridge, Ramirez to round things out. Let's get into it. So top 1, half the offense. We do nothing. Swamp Baby works a scoreless frame. Let's just risp it, why not? Okay, first and second, 1 out here for Joshua Mears. 2-2 count to him. Swamp Baby works the 6-4-3, perhaps? Yes, indeed. 6-4-3 gets out of it. We're on to the top of the 3rd. Vargas on second base. Let's have it. We tack on a run. I'd imagine it was probably just driving in Vargas. It was indeed. Vargas gets to second base, and then Ramirez. Yeah, wait. Vargas he walked, and then I guess he steals second, and then Ramirez drives him with a single. So it's a 1-0 Fish lead. So bottom 3 here. First and second, nobody out for Parker Lowe. 1-1 count. 5-4-3. Okay, so he just gets the easy one. Second and third, 1 out for Ceddanne Rafaela. Pitch around him with first base open, even with Swamp Baby. Blows it by him. Now it's Roman Anthony. By the way, they in real life they drafted Maximus Martin, so the Red Sox now have Roman Anthony and Maximus Martin, a Rutgers commit, former top prospect coming out of New Jersey, as we just give up a run on a wild pitch. Not what you want. 3-1 to Anthony, spits on ball 4, runners on the corners, brings up Jacob Parker. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. 3 down, so it's a 1-1 ball game here, moving things on to the 4th inning. Brings up Wilfredo Lara. We do nothing. Swamp Baby gives up 2 in the inning. We're now down 3-1. Gets at it from there. Offense tacks on a run. Who cares? Swamp Baby scoreless frame. Offense does nothing. Swamp Baby's coming out of the game as we turn to TJ Griffin. Scoreless frame, it's top 7. We do nothing. Top of the order here, we're going to bring in Mike Carrier. He works a scoreless frame, so it's a 1-run ball game. Top 8, Orion Kirkring is in the game. Ramirez, Lee, Garza due up. Garza's on second base, but it's 2 outs for Wilfredo Lara. Works a full count. Ground ball, fielded by the shortstop, Arias, and nothing going for the Fish. So bottom 8 here. Carrier works a scoreless frame. It's a 1-run ball game. Top 9, Diaz, Amichai, and Mark Antonio due up here for the Fish. Down 1. Do something. 2-2 to Diaz. Skies it into the infield. 1 down. Brutal. Brings up Amichai. 3-0. Work a walk, perhaps? Okay. That's a walk. Runner on first. 1 out here for Mark Antonio. Take that first pitch, please. That's in there for strike 1. Now it's a full count. Find some outfield grass. There it is, baby. Little dink and dunk. First and second, 1 out. Brings up a Shedry Vargas, who has been terrible this postseason, as they bring in Alex Hermosillo, a guy who's going to be very good for them, but not at the moment. He's only a 45, but he's got some serious potential here. So, against Vargas, yeah. Okay, take the first pitch, make him throw you a strike. That's a ball. Take another pitch. That's a ball. Now you swing away. 3-0. You spit on ball 4. It's bases juiced. 1 out for Nicholas Partridge. Lefty on righty. This is what we want here. Make him throw you a strike. Make him throw you a strike. There we go. 1-2. Oh my god. Nicholas Partridge. Is it going to be a sac fly? Tagging up and scoring will be Amichai. It is a 3-3 ball game. We have knotted this one up, and we still have a chance to take the lead. Agustin Ramirez steps into the batter's box here with runners on first and second. 2 outs. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to third base. We do not take the lead. It's bottom 9. Mike Carrier is going to come out. Peyton Martin is going to come in. They walked it off. Dude, Ryan Campos. This guy had a walk-off home run? Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Down 2-1 in the series. Alrighty, down 2-1 in the series. It is now game 4 here at Fenway as Shane Bieber, the veteran who doesn't seem to really have it anymore, is on the bump for them. And we have Pedro Patino. What a contrast, huh? This guy going up against this guy. I mean, if we lose to this, dude, figure it out, offense. We got the same lineup except for Amishai is now in the 8th hole because he has been struggling, and Partridge is in the 5th hole just to get the balance of lefties and righties going. So top 1, let's get into it here. The offense tacks on a run, let's go. A solo home run for Jorge Garza, beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, they were not able to drive at Lara after his double. And now Patino gives up a solo shot. It's immediately the law. Now we're tied. That gets at it from there. We do nothing offensively. Patino scoreless frame. We do nothing offensively. Patino scoreless frame. Diaz on second. We don't drive him in. Awesome. Still 1-1. They have 2 on 2 outs. Joshua Mears up. 2-2 count to him. As that's going to be a pop fly in left field. Nothing going for the Sox. Move things on to the 5th, where the offense does nothing. Patino, scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. Patino, scoreless frame. The offense might be doing something here. Runner on third base, but only two outs. And Agustin Ramirez up against Josh Grosh. 3-1 count. That's going to find some outfield grass as the Marlins, I almost said Mariners. The Marlins find a little dink and dunk shot off the bat of Ramirez. It's a 2-1 Fish lead. Perhaps steal second base here. He's off and running, and he is in there. On second, Brooks Lee, who has kind of been struggling as of late, grounds one at the second base. Nothing else going for the Fish. Move things on to the bottom of the inning, where Patino has a runner on second base to lead things off against Nolan Arenado, who stinks, blows it by him. Then it's Joshua Mears, 2-2 count to him. Ground ball to Lee, makes the play, 2 down, runner on third. Brings up Ryan Campos, who walked it off last night. And here he grounds one to Lee, who makes a diving play! Brooks Lee. He's been terrible at the bat the past few games, but man, that saves us a run. We still have a lead. Huge, huge play. It's top 8 now. Ranger Suarez has entered the lefty here for the Red Sox. I don't care that Garza's up because he is a monster. So, offense. Wilfredo Lara's on second base. 1-1 count to Camilo Diaz. Now a full count. Spits on ball 4. First and second, 1 out for Nicholas Partridge. This I do care about. Partridge, we are not going to be let hitting here. And George Mikov coming in to pinch hit and play first base the rest of the way. Play the matchups here, folks. Maybe I should have took the first pitch, but strike 3 called. He does not get it done. Now it's Mark Antonio. Please do something. Give us the generational bat. Well hit in the air to right center. Nothing going. 2-1 headed to the bottom of the 8th. Patino is coming out of the game. Peyton Martin is coming into the game. They have 9-1-2 up. And now they have runner on third with 1 out, and Ceddanne Rafael is up. Pitch around him with first base open. That gets through the infield. That's a tie ball game. Peyton Martin has blown the save. 2-2 ball game. Gets at it from there. It's a 2-2 game, top 9. Hermosillo's back on. He was the one who blew it last game for them. We have Vargas, Amishai, Ramirez up. Let's just see what they can do. Take the pitch. That's a ball. That's another ball. 2-2 now. Grounds one to shortstop. That's 1 down. Brutal. All right, so Amishai, please tap into some of this 60 grade power you've got. My God, dude. Let's just swing away. Let him work it. It's 1-2. He just watches strike through. You can't just watch it. Ramirez comes up, works a full count. There we go. Find some outfield grass. That's a base knock. 2 down. Perhaps try to steal second here on the first pitch. He's off and running. The throw down, not in time. Ramirez has himself in some scoring position here for Brooks Lee. 1-1 count. In the air, but popped it up the right field. We're going on to the bottom of the 9th. Peyton Martin, we're going to keep him in here, but we're going to go batter by batter. As Franklin Arias, who's been hitting well, we're going to pitch around. 1-1. Ground ball to short. Brooks Lee, 1 down. Easy play. Next batter up is Nolan Arenado. Just go after him. 1-2 count. Struck him out. That's 2 down. Brings up Joshua Mears. Full count to him. Struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Sox, and we are on to extras here in game 4? 5? What is this? We're down 2-1. So it's game 4. I'm stupid. Top 10 here. Garza leading things off against Hermosillo. Let's just risp it. Nothing going for the offense. We're taking out Martin now. We're bringing in Carrier. And we are going to risp it. He's in some trouble. Runners on the corners here. 2 outs. Roman Anthony's up, who has been mightily struggling this postseason. Full count. Hit well, but right at Garza. Nothing going for the Sox. We're on to the 11th. Hermosillo still on the bump. We do nothing offensively. Bottom 11, Carrier's already starting to get up there in pitches. We're going to go batter by batter here. Jacob Parker. Fly ball to center field. Garza will put that one away. Played perfectly. 1 down. Now it's Arias. That's lined right at Lee. 2 down. Brings up Arenado. 1-2 count to him. That's a dink and dunk single. Keeps the inning alive. Brings up Josh Mears, who we are going to bring in Brito. Brito comes in. 1-1. Ground ball to short. They take the short way. Scoreless frame. We're on to the 12th. Can the offense do anything against Edwin Uceda, who enters the ball game? It's Brooks Lee, Garza, and Lara due up. Let's just swing away. Full pit, full count. Hit in the air to right field. 1 down. Now it brings up Garza. 1-2 count to him. Ground ball to second base. That's 2 down. Jesus Christ, man. Then it's Lara. 0-2 immediately. Oh, down the left field line. Some 0-2 hitting there. Lara's got some fleet feet. That should be a double. He is on second base in scoring position for Camilo Diaz, who is going to take that first pitch in there for ball 1. Now you're swinging away. 2-1. Slow roller to shortstop. Can he beat it out? No. Nothing going. We strand the runner on second. It's bottom 12. Johnny Brito in. They walk it off. Oh my God, dude. A 2-run home run by Ceddanne Rafaela in the 12th inning, and they win it 4-2 as we are now down 3-1 to the Boston Red Sox in the World Series. All right, folks, backs against the wall, down 3-1. Here to the Boston Red Sox after back-to-back extra inning, well, not extra inning, but back-to-back walk-offs by the Sox. It is Ovis Portes, their ace on the bump for them. We have Hurston Waldrop going for us, who has, I guess he didn't struggle his last time out. He gave up 3 and 6. He was better than, obviously, the St. Louis game, but Waldrop, who's cold, is on the bump for us. The lineup looks as it is. We do not have Amishai playing today because he is totally gassed. And Nick Johnson's back in the lineup. Maybe he can provide some pop. Maybe he can break out of this, give us a home run or two, and make a run here. Don't let us win one. Don't let us win one. As Brooks Lee is on second. We also changed Brooks Lee to be the 3-hitter and Laura to be the leadoff guy because Laura's hitting better right now, and I just want him to be getting on base to get off, but obviously it didn't work out here, as Lee is the one who's on base. So Camilo Diaz up. That's hit well to center field, but right at the center fielder, Rafaela, nothing going for the Fish. And then on the pitching side of things, a scoreless frame for Waldrop. The offense tacks on one. It was a Johnson reached on balls. Oh, so Mark Antonio doubled, and then Johnson walked, and then Vargas, in his AB, a wild pitch scored Mark Antonio. So it's a 1-0 Fish lead. Parker's on second base here. First base is open. 1-1 counts. Ground ball third base side. Diaz makes the play for out number 2. Brings up Joshua Mears. 2-1 count to him. Ground ball to Lee. Nothing going for the Sox. So we move things on. Top 3. Brooks Lee is on second. They do not drive him in. Waldrop works to scoreless frame. The offense puts up a 4 spot. Hell yes. Vargas singles. Ramirez then strikes out, so some 2-out hitting, a 2-run home run from Lara. Garza walks, and then a 2-run home run from Brooks Lee. Hell yes. 5-0 Fish. Waldrop, scoreless frame. The Fish don't do anything else. Scoreless frame. Don't do anything else. Scoreless frame. Don't do anything else. Not scoreless frame. 2 on, nobody out. Franklin Arias. 3-1 count to him. Line drive to left field. Lands in front of Johnson. That's going to not score a run. Its base is juiced. Nobody out for Antonio Anderson. Let him face Anderson. They go home with it, and they get him at home. Oh my god. So still nobody scored. It's 1 down. Mears comes on. 86 pitches for Waldrop here. We're going to let him face Mears. That's a fly ball to right field. 2 down. They do not tag up the runner. And now it's a lefty coming up here in the 7th. It is TJ Griffin time. Don't even care if he's not fully rested. It's his time. Lefty on lefty. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Dink and dunk, lefty on lefty. That's going to score a multiple. 5-2 ball game. 2 outs still, obviously. Wild pitch on an 0-2 count. 2nd and 3rd now. This guy's name is Cray. Q-R-E-Y. Interesting. Full count. You had him 0-2. And then you walk him. Oh my god, dude. We can't... Can we take him out? No, we can't. We can't take him out yet. He's only faced 2 batters. 2-2 to Parker Lowe. Ground ball. Brooks Lee. Oh my god. Gets him out at 2nd. They only tack on 2. We're on to the 8th. Offense do anything? Tack on another run. What happened? Nick Johnson with a home run. I asked for it. He gave it to us. So a 6-2 ball game here. TJ Griffin is coming out. We are now going to bring in Mike Bird. Mike Bird's going to come in here. He's going to work a scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. And then we're going to bring in Luke Garreau. He comes in. 2 on, 2 outs, Nolan Arenado. Full count. That's going to get into left field. That's going to tack on at least 1. It's a 6-3 game. I'd imagine that Garreau has faced enough batters to where we could bring in Grijalva here. Yes. 2 outs, runners on the corners, Parker low. 3-1 counts, not great. But hit right at Laura, and the Fish survive to fight another day. It's a 3-2 series now after a 6-3 victory here in this one. Alrighty, folks. We're wearing the black tops. It's Game 6. The series has been forced back to Miami. This is why you have home field advantage. We are down 3-2. Can we do it again? Can we force Game 7 and then just have a winner-take-all? Jose Hernandez is on the bump for us. We should either have... No, Patino won't be ready. It'll be Swamp Baby. It'll be Swamp Baby going for Game 7 if we have that. But Patino will be option. We'll have an option to... Maybe we could go Patino and then Ramon Hernandez could come out of the bullpen. I don't know. Everything's open. Right now, Jose Hernandez, it's one day at a time here. Jose Hernandez is getting the start. The lineup is what it is right now. We're taking on Peyton Tolle. That's why Mikov's playing first base. And Partridge is not in the lineup. And we're rocking with Nick Johnson. We're going to see how he does for us as... let's get into it here. Top 1. All right. 2 on, nobody out here. Roman Anthony at the dish. Full count to him. Struck him out. So 1 down brings up Parker low. Full count to him. That's a fly ball to center field. 2 down. Brings up Franklin Arias, who, on an 0-1 count, skies it into the infield. That'll be out number 3, as Ramirez puts it away, and they strand 2. So bottom 1. The offense does nothing. Hernandez once again in trouble. Runner on second, 1 out here for Rafael Devers. Struck him out. Now it's Endy Rodriguez, 2-2 count to him. Skied into the infield. That'll be Mikov putting it away. Move things on bottom 2. The offense tacks on a run. The Fish take an early 1-0 lead here. Mark Antonio singled, and then Mikov doubled him in. Doing what he does against the left-handed pitcher. So the top 3 now. Scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. Hernandez in trouble. Runner on second. Nobody out. Antonio Anderson up. First base open. That's going to be a ground ball that gets through, and that'll tie the game. 1-1 here in Miami. Off an Antonio Anderson single. Brings up Joshua Mears, who is running. The throwdown for Ramirez is not in time. And Anderson has himself a swiped bag. So now first base is open once again. Here for Joshua Mears. Ground ball, that'll be at number 1, but Antonio Anderson moves up to third base. So they have a runner 90 feet away with 1 out. Devers is up. And the old man finds some outfield grass. They take a 2-1 lead. Sox find their first lead of the game here as they tack on 2 this inning. Hernandez facing Endy Rodriguez. 0-2, struck him out. 2 down, brings up Jacob Parker, lefty on lefty. That's well hit to right field, but Vargas tracks it down. 3 down, move things on bottom 4. Can the offense do anything? They cannot. We are taking Hernandez out of the game. We are going to bring in... Carrier. Carrier is going to come in the game at this point. And there's 2 on, 2 outs. Antonio Anderson at the dish, 1-2 count to him. Fly ball center fielder, line drive right at Garza, 3 down. Still a 2-1 game. It's bottom 5. The offense does nothing. Carrier works a scoreless frame. The offense does nothing. We're taking Carrier out of the game. It's top of the order here. We are going to go to TJ Griffin with 2 lefties coming up for them. And there's a runner on second here with 2 outs, and it's Parker low at the dish. We're going to pitch around with first base open. And he's going to find some outfield grass. That's going to make it a 3-1 game. Franklin Arias comes up. Little dribbler, fielded by Ramirez, throws the first. That's out number 3, but we are now down 2 with only 2 frames to tack on some run, or 3 frames. We have the 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's a righty on the bump now. We're taking Mikov out, and we are bringing in Partridge to play first base the rest of the way. Let's get into it. Let's, oh, they countered! They countered! Oh my god. Let's just risp, I guess. We do nothing. Now it's the 8th. Still down 2. We are going to turn to Peyton Martin, our guy. Scoreless frame, still down 2. We have the 8th and the 9th to score some runs here. Agustin Ramirez, Lara, and Garza due up. Take this first pitch, please. That looked like it was a strike. It was indeed. Then he just grounds at the 3rd. 1 down. Brings up Lara. 1-2 count to him. Plunked. All right. He's on first. Can we try to steal second, perhaps? The throw down, not going to be in time with Lara's speed. He's on second. Brings up Garza. 1-2 count. Hit well, deep right field. There it is, baby! Jorge Garza with one swing of the bat ties this game up at 3 as the Fish continue to just have these comebacks, man. Oh my god. Jorge Garza, what a playoff for him. Huh? Jesus Christ, 12 ribbies now for Jorge Garza. Ties this game up in the 8th. We're still hitting. Brooks Lee, what she got? 1-2 count. Nothing going. Camilo Diaz, what you got? 0-2. He goes down. Not great. 20 strikeouts this postseason. So we're under the top of the 9th. Peyton Martin's on the bump. And they got 2 on, 2 outs for Parker Lowe. Peyton Martin, get him out. Ground ball second base, boom. That's the 3rd out of the inning. We're onto the bottom of the 9th with a chance to give them the taste of their own medicine and walk them off. It's Mark Antonio Partridge and Nick Johnson due up. Do it, Mark Antonio. Take that first strike. Do it. I mean, that's not doing it. So he goes down swinging. Now it's Partridge. 1-2 count. He goes down swinging. Jesus Christ. Nick Johnson marks a full count. And he pops it up into the outfield. We are going to extra innings here in Miami. Peyton Martin, or we'll go one batter at a time here with him. 2-2 to Arias. Struck him out. Brings up Anderson. This might be his last batter. That's a walk. Yeah, that's his last batter. Yeah, Grijalva. Grijalva is our guy here. He's coming in. Yeah. I might turn to one of the guys at some point if we need to. If we're, like, desperate, I might turn to, not Hernandez, because he's, like, he's not fully rested. He will be fully rested tomorrow. I might turn to Patino, because we want Hernandez to be able to pitch tomorrow if we get alive, but I might turn to Patino on full rest, or not on short rest here, out of the bullpen if we need him at some point. But Grijalva's in for now. And runner on first, 1 out. Joshua Mears, 0-2. Struck him out. Strike him out, throw him out? Oh my god, when was the last time you saw that? Strike him out, throw him out, double play, ends the inning. We're on to the bottom of the inning. Vargas, Ramirez, and Lara due up. Alex Hermosillo is in for the Sox. 1-2 count to Vargas. Struck him out. Brings up Ramirez. Take a pitch. That's ball one. A fork ball. Jesus. Take another pitch. That's 1-1. 3-1. There we go. Beautiful. You're on first. Try to steal second. You got that. You got those fleet feet. Didn't like that. 2-2. God. Lara goes down swinging. Brings up Garza. They're trying to pick him off here. Take that first pitch. That's strike one. Full count. Strike three, man. Oh my god. Still tied, top 11. Grijalva in trouble, man. First and second, nobody out. We'll let him face the lefty, but, I mean, my god. 2-2. Struck him out. Man. I mean, we gotta see if he can get through Rafael to get to the lefty. We just have to. Yes. Yes. Ground ball. That's second and third, 2 outs. We got the lefty, though. And he walks him. I'm doing it. Patino is coming in. Bases juiced. Was hoping for a strikeout here. And it gets through, man. No! Oh! God damn it. That tacks on 2. Now it's Arias. Gets a ground ball, but now we're down. We got Lee, Diaz, Mark Antonio due up, which, like, on paper, sure, you want those guys up, but... Oh my god, dude. Alright. Down to bottom 11, time to lock the fuck in. Let's take that first pitch. That's ball one. Now you're swinging away. It's a full count. Take a pitch. Take a walk. Don't do that. Don't have like a corkscrew back to the pitcher. That's one down. Now it's Diaz. He's just gonna strike out. Yeah, awesome. Now it's Mark Antonio. I mean, you gotta trust him to work the count, right? 3-1. Take a walk. There you go. Tying runners at the plate and Nicholas Partridge. You get the lefty up against the right-handed pitcher. Take a pitch. In there for strike one, of course. 2-2. And he skies it. That's the ball game. We lose Game 6 of the World Series to the Boston Red Sox as they win the 2032 Fall Classic here. As we blow it in extras. The offense just falls flat there. We do tie it up in the 8th, but then can't score from that point on as the Red Sox win this one 5-3 in Game 6. Jose Hernandez went 4 innings, gave up 2. He was solid enough. Carrier was really good. Griffin gave up a run in 1 inning. That's not great. Martin was really good. Then Grijalva, he blew it. Maybe I should have brought Patino in before Grijalva and then just let Patino did it before him, but I didn't think to do that until I brought in Grijalva and it was like, maybe I should have done that, but you know, you live and you learn. 5-3, Red Sox win the World Series as we fall short again here in the Fall Classic. Just brutal stuff, folks. Brutal stuff. The series MVP was Ceddanne Rafaela. He had some big hits against us. As far as how our team did, I mean, Mikov in very limited time. Laura hit well. Mark Antonio actually did hit well this series, it seems. Amishai was like okay in limited time. Vargas was not good. Diaz he had like a home run, but was not really good overall. Garza had 3 home runs, but overall was not great. Ramirez stunk. Johnson barely played. Lee stunk. Partridge stunk. I mean, the bats just fell apart for us as the Red Sox take it to us in the World Series. On a positive note, our scout just brought back a shitty prospect, but great name. Great name here. I love the Dutch names. They're fantastic. Very, very real, serious language they've got over there.